Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay. I'm so glad you could join me this morning. If you are on the center's website, would you just type something in the chat box for me, please? I have one message telling me there's an error, but it looks like it's working on the other one. So I would love to hear from anybody who might be on from the center itself. This morning, I would like to share with you that last week you put some comments in the chat that got me pondering, got me thinking. And so what came to me was that in 2022, I will expand my daily spiritual practices and I will add Mondays to my daily spiritual practices. But as you know, Reverend Robert does the website for the center on Mondays. So after you've watched him, I invite you to join me on my YouTube page, Daily Spiritual Practice with Reverend Rebecca Kay. And Mondays, we're going to have Monday morning moments. And that's a chance for us to take a moment for ourselves, a moment with the divine to set our energy for the week, to really expand and connect in a new and deeper way. So I hope in 2022 you'll join me on Mondays as well. I'll still be here on Wednesdays and Fridays. So it's Friday, and on Friday, I always have a word for the week for you. And this week, our word is zeal. So our reading comes from Putting the Prosperity Idea to Work by Robert A. Russell. And Robert writes, Webster defines zeal as ardor in pursuit of anything, eagerness as for a cause, ardent and active interest, enthusiasm, and fervor. If you study the people who call themselves failures, you will find that they have one thing in common: apathy. They have allowed the enthusiasm, fervor, and zeal to go out of their lives. They have lost the quality that makes them useful, effective, and successful. Life has begun to eliminate them. Enthusiasm more nearly expresses the nature and activity of God than any other word. If a man has it, he is positive in his attitude. It is the divine spark that he shares with God. It came with him by virtue of his creation in the divine image. And it will stay with him as long as he nourishes it in his thought. But why is zeal so important in the matter of demonstrating prosperity? Because it is the quality in a man's consciousness that keeps him receptive to his good. A zealous man is prosperous, popular, prominent, and sought after. Life in him is strong, vibrant, buoyant, and compelling. He radiates power that not only sweeps barriers and obstacles out of his way, but attracts good things into his life. Zeal is an all-consuming thing. The zealous man is an instrument through which the divine fire expresses itself in terms of fulfillment. Life to him means one thing: growth. No matter how hard times are, he succeeds. He believes in himself, in what he's doing, and if he has a quota to meet, he goes over it. If there is a prize for service, he wins it. believing in men, he sways and influences them. And so this morning, as we go into our meditation, I ask you, is there zeal in your life? Now I invite you to just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Just let it out with a sigh. Just feel what's beneath you. That chair, that sofa, that bed. Let it take your weight. Just relax and let go. And as you let go, just let go of all that stuff that's been floating around in your mind. And as you let it go, watch it dissolve into the nothingness from where it came. Just be right here, right now, with me in this perfect moment. In this moment of high consciousness, where we allow our minds to accept the best that life has to offer, where we open our hearts and we allow zeal to flow into all areas of our lives, our bodies, our emotion. We feel that excitement, the excitement of the divine, making us enthusiastic again, knowing that we have perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect right loving relationships. We now sit in the silence, open and receiving zeal. I know that all areas of my life are filled with zeal, for it is my birthright, for I was made in the image of God. I am filled with zeal, joy, and laughter and enthusiasm fill all areas of my life. Right here, right now, I feel the great energy of zeal, that enthusiasm, that laughter, that joy, that excitement, filling all areas of my life, my health, my wealth, my right loving relationships, my emotions, my body. And so, as our journey comes to a close, we send great thanks to the universe for the opportunity to sit in this energy of zeal, to allow it to uplift us and bless us and fill all areas of our lives. Just take that in and feel it. Really feel it. Carry it with you this weekend. Know that all is well, and so are you, for you are a light in the world. And I am so glad that you join me for these daily spiritual practices. I'm so honored to have this time with each of you. So I thank you for joining me this morning. I send you much love and many blessings. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next Wednesday for Points to Ponder. Much love.